Okay folks, when I get a lot of requests about how to play lots of different shots, one of the biggest ones I get from the members here is about how to play a 30-yard pitch shot. Obviously we have quite big greens, quite big elevations around the greens, so it's very handy to have a shot where you can pop it up in the air and get it to land very, very softly. We're 30 yards from the flag here. We've got to come over the bunker at the front right and land on a downslope. So a pretty high tariff, difficult shot. So I'm just going to explain to you the best way to play this. Obviously you want your most lofted club, so for most people that would be a lob wedge. I've got a 58-degree tailor-made wedge here, so there's 10 degrees of bounce on this club, and you know, anybody that's been to me for lessons before will always hear me talking about the bounce on the wedges. It's there to help you. So essentially what the bounce does, when you hit the shot, you use the bounce area of the club, which is this angle you can see between my finger and the leading edge, to that, like a guide to hit the ground so that the club doesn't dig in, and it's going to help the ball to get out in a nice high trajectory. So just remember when you're hitting these shots to let the bounce of the club hit the ground rather than trying to pick it too cleanly. You want to try and hit down and use that bounce as your help, as your aid. That's what it was designed to do. So if we talk about how we're going to play this shot, I'm going to stand with a reasonably narrow stance. It's very different than a wedge shot where you would have a slightly wider stance. This is only a 30-yard pitch, so we're going to have quite a narrow stance. I'm going to set up with the ball right in the middle of my heels. Okay, I'm going to turn my feet, knees and hips slightly to the left, so open, and just have a nice light grip on the club. So when I make my practice swings, we're trying to remember to let the bounce of the club hit off the ground. You can hear the skid on the grass there. Okay, so let's try one and see how we get on. Not too bad. Hit the downslope and ran just past the flag. So as you can see, a nice high elevation.